Alrighty, Pace Guitar Repair fans in the YouTube world. Man, these are the days that I love to come over here and film, when you end up with a gem like this on the desk. This is a vintage 70s, 80s, we don't know. But this is an old school Les Paul Custom. Look at that, man. The inlays look like they're brand new. It's got a pretty good, pretty good wear and tear on the frets. And when I say pretty good, I mean, there's really not that much. Beautiful guitar. I mean, you can definitely tell it's old. Look at that, man. And it's in here for what? Look at these old school knobs. Never seen a Les Paul knob like that. Uh-oh, this guitar got the jack problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to jack it up and get it all ready to go. Stick around, man. This is going to be a cool deal. We might even show you how to do this. You never know. It's a surprise. You can see these screw heads are extremely rusty. This is a reason you might not want to attempt a job like this on your own, because you might do more harm than good. So gee, I wonder why we're having jack problems. It's growing something. This looks like a science project, like when you leave macaroni and cheese in the refrigerator too long or something. So yeah, there's the culprit right there. I do love that we might be looking at maybe some vintage wiring right here. What? Let's check it out. Ronnie's going to remove that back plate, and we're going to see exactly what's going on in here. See, and that's how you do. Oh my God. Dude, this thing is vintage.
It is.
Look at those caps. Wow, those are Sprague caps. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see, like I said, we might have some vintage wire. Like, Gibson pickups are still made like that, where they have that braided wire, but these are original Sprague caps. So yes, this guitar is probably definitely from the 70s, maybe even the 60s. So Ronnie's got the old jack out. We're getting ready to put a new Switchcraft jack in, and
they're exactly the same.
Yeah, they're exactly the same. I like the guys over at Pace Guitar Repair, definitely recommend the Switchcraft product. Not only in jacks, but also in three-way toggle switches. They're just built to last. They're sturdy as hell and they hold up. All right, so back to this Les Paul. We actually went to this website called guitardaterproject.org. We typed in it, the serial number was embossed on the back of the headstock, even though this little sticker doesn't really mean anything. Well, I guess it might. And that, it was a Gibson guitar. It then turned around and came back and said that the guitar was made in the USA, at the factory in Kalamazoo, in approximately 1967. Now, when we checked the work order in, the customer that owns this guitar said that it was made in 1969. I don't know if this little sticker right here, which actually does have the numbers 69 on it, I don't know if, I don't know if that means it was made, if that's the sticker of when it was made, but the sticker definitely looks original to the guitar. But this is definitely a very, very cool instrument, and it is vintage. And like I said before, man, these Sprague 022 capacitors these are definitely vintage capacitors from, like I said, man, the 60s and even into the 70s. But really, they were real popular back in the 50s. So this guitar is going to have a killer tone. We're going to button it back up, and Ronnie's going to show you exactly what we're talking about. Here we go. Alright, so we got everything back together. It sounds amazing. We're going to have Ronnie tune this thing up here, and then run through how the tone pots actually work. They sound really cute. Really nice and smooth. That's those old school 60s 022 Sprague tone caps, paper and oil. So we're gonna let Ronnie tune this thing up, man. The setup's been done. Sounds good. She plays good. And we'll see you next time. Don't forget to leave your comments below and subscribe to the channel. Now, this is kind of an afterthought, but I wanted to kind of show you guys, since we had this. This is actually the guitar just came off the desk. Obviously, we said it was approximately 67 to 69. Gibson Les Paul Custom. And I'll zoom out here so we can kind of see the headstocks together. But behind it is that one that you saw that was completely stripped, that we painted this really cool blue, and then they actually they aged the binding here. So this is the kind of tint or aging process that they can do here at Pace Guitar Repair, up against a real 69 67, 69 Les Paul, that you can kind of see how close it really is. I mean, the only thing that the 69 has that the one that's been painted, or excuse me, tinted, or whatever you want to call it, is just cracks in the binding. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that.